This is how to create a public race in the racing billboard. This is going to be shown as someone who is not logged in. So it pretty much looks the same for someone who is logged in as not logged in. The public races are what I consider to be throwaway races. They're not races that you would want to enter an entry fee in or pay an entry fee to join. You have no idea who you're joining with at the moment. So if you only have a Series 2 car, let's say, it's probably somebody who's going to have a Series 1 that joins, and you'll just get beaten. Your money will be taken away from you. There's a help screen for how to create a race and a help screen for how to join a race. These are very simple. Basically what you'll do is just create a race that's in the future. And this little warning is me just saying, be careful about throwing away your money. When you're choosing a track, at the moment I've made it so that only track owners' tracks are visible. In the app, all of the tracks are visible on the track page. This is all, I think there's 181 at the moment. They're all here. But in the act, when you actually go to choose a track to race on, you'll see that there's only a list of 5 of them here at the moment, probably more when you see it. But the thing is that these people have actively decided that they would like to be involved in this app. They are interested in racing. There are probably going to be a lot of people that own tracks that aren't interested in racing. They just created one to hopefully gain some money. These people are interested in racing. So at some point, I imagine you will start seeing them create different types of races that you can join. But anyways, at the moment, there may be leagues or who knows what that show up. But at the moment, there are only 5 tracks that you can choose from. And I'm hoping that will grow as time goes by. So for now, I'm just going to choose Black Pearl. The vehicle that you can choose is any one of the vehicles that are available. But at the moment, for the Frost Challenge, only Series 1, Series 2 cars, Series 4 cars, Series T vehicles, which are the trucks, and the Stock Car Pros, and carts, I guess, are the only vehicles that are being counted. And they've said that Series 1 includes the E and the R and the UK and the F1 FA or FI FA and the Genesis vehicles. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but that's what they're saying, and they may change their mind. Same with Series 2. Any Series 2 vehicle is included. Any Series 4 vehicle is included. Any Series T vehicle is included. But not the competition or trainer stock cars. So anyways, when I'm going to choose the Series 1 car, and then the upcoming race date and time is the time that you would like the race to run at. Let's say today is the 28th and it's 5:25 p.m. If I were to want the race to run tomorrow on Thursday at 5:30, let's say, I would just click 29, 5, and then 30, and then go OK. And then when I submit, it will show up in the upcoming races on the main public races page. When the race approaches, this will change a little bit. I'll change the time here in just a second, and you can see what that looks like once the race has approached and arrived. So just hang on a second. Okay, so sped time up a little bit, and now it's 3 minutes away from that time. If you were to click here, you could see that some information about that race is being shown. Because I'm the one who created the race, I'm not allowed to show interest in the race. But if I was a different person, when I come to this page, I can actually say that I would like to join this race. and now you'll see that one person is interested in this race. If I change my mind, I can turn that off. But if I say that I am interested in this race, that's what you'll see. And then back on the main page, you'll see that one person is interested in the race. In theory, the more people that are interested in your race, the more likely it is that you should actually create the race. This app and Upland are not linked in any way, so when the time comes, when this 2 minutes has gone by, I should go to Upland and then create the race as I said I would on the Black Pearl track for Series 1 car, and no entry fee, which is like, again, what I said, if you're in a public race, don't use an entry fee. It's pretty much just suicide, or not suicide, but I mean, it's like you're just throwing your money away. So anyways, I'm going to change my mind, set it back to 0. This is the person that created the race, and that's all that they can see is just the track they created and so on. So anyways, in a minute or less now, this will switch from an upcoming race to a race that should have been created. If the person was doing their job, they would create this race. Okay, now it's in a few moments, or a moment. And now as the race should have been created by whoever created it in the app, it now shows that it's just started. Okay, it's reached the 4-minute mark, and when it hits 5, it should disappear, or shortly after that. I've made it 5 because usually if a second person joins the race, you only have 5 minutes before the race starts. The second person trips the timer in Upland, and the countdown starts from 5 minutes. And there it goes. So 5 minutes, pretty much it's done, it disappears. The other thing is that this app will create an email for you if someone creates a race. Let's say someone makes a race that they would like to run tomorrow at 5:30, and they want to use a car that you have. If you've listed in your profile in here that you own a Series 1 car, and a race is created with a Series 1 car, you will receive an email saying that someone has set up a race, or that they would like to run a race tomorrow at 5:30 with your car. And like I said, if it's in the public arena, it shouldn't be any entry fee, but it'll tell you what course it's running on, what time it is, and what car they're using. Really, there isn't anything that you couldn't do in this app that you can't do in Upland's racing, except for showing that you would like to create a race in the future.